Sorry.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Possession, and he pulls it in. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he stopped immediately there. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
They're usually loud and big. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Throwing, Cousins. Robinson with a big catch. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
He's brought down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now fourth down. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Seahawks first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings
a
up
quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the Vikings 32-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Vikings 3. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The safety Jamal Adams able to break that one up.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
More than even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And it's Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Seahawks.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Vikings 3.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And they'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They go quickly here out to Moore.
Wilson's pass.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about him all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the 1st half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
We talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting ready here in time to see how he responds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a run with Cook. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard after the 39.
He's brought down at the 30.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And this is incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll look to throw right away. Left side complete to Lockett. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Off the play fake, Cousins steps away to his left. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Cousins. As he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll take this up only 40 about the 41. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up at the 48, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Penny, the first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward with Penning. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back down.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Pressure on the crowd, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
Is on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cousins on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one is unfortunately.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. 3rd down here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He's going to get this one down to Cook. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. This one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Penny. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now he's forced out right, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And out across midfield down to the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. To throw, Cousins. Smith catches left side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get up near the 45, a spot at the 44.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Cousins gives way to Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Cousins. Into the hands of Thielen, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Cook. Brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. He picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now a play fake here on first down. Going for it all. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Give to Cook out of the gun. He spins free. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Bailey for the Viking field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And the 10-year back knocks it toward the goalpost. Hang on. Flag is down. Now it's on the defense. They might decline it and take the points. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Cook following the penalty. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, that tells you you're getting it done.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 17, Wilson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incomplete.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now here's Michael Dixon. And look at this, it's a fake. He will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
At the 24-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
With the score
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
No gain on the play.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. And he finds Petty. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Seattle.
From the gun to give to Petty. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He lets it fly from Lockett. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust your...
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch it and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the ball. Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Again, it's Cook. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And a knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Cook, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On play action, Cousins. Here is complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
They run again on first down. Cook. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On second down, it's Cook. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. And the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
A 30-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Wilson. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
42 yards.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 42 yards. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Great return as he gets us all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possession.
Doctor should check for infections like TB, do blood tests. Tell your doctor if you have hepatitis B or C, have flu-like symptoms or are prone to infections, serious, sometimes fatal infections, cancers, including lymphoma, and blood clots have happened. Taking a higher than recommended dose of Xeljanz for RA will increase risk of death. Tears in the stomach or intestines, serious allergic reactions have happened. Don't let another morning go by without asking your doctor about the pill first prescribed for RA more than 7 years ago. Xeljanz.
don't know.
I really don't.
You're such a Philistine. That's what, you know. From Cachet.
Not a clue. But I'm curious, what is linked to this particular request for?
Okay, how do I say this? Part of my past, back in my life today, but I'm not sure.
So you banged him.
I easy into it, but yes, a long time ago.
Okay.
So in a spirit of crystal clarity, I slept with a rock star.
David Bowie's a rock star. This guy sprays cologne on your face at GC.
Oh, is somebody jealous?
No. We both came into this relationship knowing we had a past.
I haven't seen this before, but yes.
Lonnie, I was a stuntman for 28 years. There comes a point on every movie set where the lead actress is upset with the director, isn't talking to her leading man, is divorcing her third husband, and has been on a liquid diet for a month. Guess who's over there, delivering up against the Camaro video by this? Funny, that's exactly what Tanya Roberts said.
In what universe is Tanya Roberts a movie star?
The same one where that Yahoo's a rock star. Also, the girl from WKRP wasn't Lonnie Anderson. Good night.
What? 36 inches? What do you got? Damn it!
Hey, Tabby.
Hey, buddy! Listen, when you get up in the morning and you want to think about, I don't know, hopping yourself in the which side of the table is that?
Now, what exactly is happening here?
More than just a licensed handyman, Adam. I'm a licensed handyman with empathy. See, if I'm going to try to each, I got to see it from their perspective.
Oh, hold on a second. Please.
You know, I just popped it off. Oh, God, I can't reach it!
Tabby. Big still stand.
All right, let's see. You got Google plan?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's how the kitchen's going.
What?
Look, we still fit that for 30 years.
All right. Wait, what was the sign like?
I don't like your autograph, Ron.
Oh, so good.
I understand. It's been a long time. Let me refresh your memory. Fargo Walbrook, 1987. Radisson Hotel. Ice machine at the Radisson Hotel.
I must apologise. The 80s are gone, just washed away on the sea of Quakers and Cognac.
But you gotta remember me. We had something real. You even said I was more than a groupie.
Well, that's what you say. That's how you get a groupie. I bet I even played the piano for you.
You did. Because you were writing a song. Oh my God.
Classic, bro. I might not remember the 80s, but I'm still apologising for them. Anyway, I'm still signing your t-shirt.
For God's sake, Ron. By the way, you're shocking.
What are you going to do now? That's what's right.
Oh, sure. Show up at my meeting, act like this great big superstar, but the minute it's real, you get back on that tour bus and sneak out of town. You know what? You don't protect me. I protect you. alcoholic. Please. I hope I did. But get ready for that yellow margarine. Our room seems to be a safe space for everybody. Johnny is right. No, I don't. No, I don't. Sure, this is the right place. Looks like the old dark web, and I found his address. I also got your ass on the headline. There's a money check for the best of the I think.
Open! Hey! Hey! I checked out your plans for the kitchen. They look amazing.
Yeah, about that. What's wrong? Stupid city won't let me do anything. I have to get permits for plumbing and electrical. In order to do that, I have to get permission from the owner of the building, and they don't want to do anything to permanently change the apartment.
Oh, well, that's okay. At least we discovered the secret service.
It's not okay. It's not fair. I mean, you struggle so much. You shouldn't have to dislocate your shoulder to make a perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know, Kevin. What show was it on? I tried to listen to that.
Please put that down. What are you doing here?
The real question, what are you doing here?
Wasn't enough for you to embarrass me after the meeting. Now you have to track me down. Just come to the chase. We have a daughter who needs money in college.
Well, actually, you don't make demands on you.
Really?
That's it. Upon reflection, it was wrong of me to say anything that could get in the way of you coming to me. You have every right to be there, not believe that you're going to be attacked in public by someone who wants to pretend to privacy.
Okay. Well, I very much appreciate you saying that. It's not often a moment like this gets sorted out and no DNA tests are involved.
Like me. Well, now that we got that cleared up, see you in the meeting. Did you attend that to girl?
Yeah, of course. Could you do me a huge favor? Don't mention any of this to anyone.
Next time we share about jet setting around the world, I should bring up the chance to your mom.
Spot on.
We talk about hanging out in the grotto. I shouldn't tell people you're really hiding out in your hobby room. What you got going on in the public room?
You're going to make this difficult, aren't you?
Look, all I'm saying is you take a totally different picture of your life and your shares. It's so for a long time, wasn't it?
I know. So when I grab that podium, I get in front of an audience, something takes over.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say a magical connection between me and the crowd, but okay. Yeah, I mean, trust me. These kind of pictures are basically on the air for so many years. I really appreciate how much you do.
Oh, it's like, I never fit the normal box either. It's like I went to bed one night, this average size 9-year-old, and I woke up this height. Well, they still steals my eyeliner. I think it's wonderful you support him so much. It was his dream. If you can't support your children's dreams, what's the point? He had you for a mom and still for a fun. Mad stuff from his father. What a clean man. Sharing at a meeting is not a performance. You're there to help other people stay sober with your actual story.
What? That all my money went up my nose and I just threw them back out cleaning my mom's gutters. How does that help people?
It lets them know they're not alone. And if you want to perform, get your ass back on stage.
None of us want to do a reunion.
The original sachet was still in a button. You have to.
I can't. I've never played solo and it terrifies me.
Again. I never had sex before. Now I have. It's fine.
But without the drugs, I don't understand that. I mean, the only reason for the guitar was that we were drugs.
I hate to break it to you, but fans my age, no one's going to be rushing the stage for a novel.
Well, I used to talk to Rod Stewart, but he's got a bit squishy since he did that Christmas album.
How does that your sponsor?
Oh, I don't know.
Here's your problem. Putting the drink down is huge, but it's just one part of being sober. The rest is about thinking the things that go on between our ears. If you're not dealing with that, you're basically white knuckling for sobriety. And I get it, because I've been there. And today is a perfect example. I didn't have a sponsor, and now you.
Well, it's worth it. Glad you did. That leads to the next obvious question.
Well, I have Nicole. She's 68. That is so Nicole. Who the hell is Nicole? I don't know. She's been here like 3 days. Good news in there?
Yeah, except all the gentlemen no longer live fed.
Totally spoiled everything. But he's old, he's tired.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want to see me hungry. There used to be another kid around here.
There's some chickens. I don't know that we have chickens. Where were you? Did some laying eggs?
Right. What's been of us is my barbecue.
Morning, everybody. Uh-oh. Darlene is a good food. Better move your weed out of that face cream jar. You know it's in my face cream jar. Just trying to see in the face cream. I do not need to be stoned to be in a good mood. Exercise is a job well done. Not right yet. Just tells me that there's a whole lot of
And if we were kids, I'd rather have a chicken.
I didn't know your brother was fat. Yeah, he's been on call at the zoo. It's still open. But the roads got bored. Mostly empty pages. But she did enjoy a rat fighting a crow for a cigarette butt. I have a great news. Still happy? This is last minutes. Not coming. Really? Who knows? Sometimes you say things you think are funny, but it is confusing, but that doesn't matter because you're pregnant. We can raise our babies together. We can go to Mark is great and Harris is Harris, so this baby will be like the tiebreaker. When did you find out? But I was like carried in 2 months and feel like this baby will be different than Ben was like so excited. And this couldn't come at a better time. He doesn't have the same effect like the movie. Just so that it means a lot. He told me first. Oh yeah, well, I wanted to show you that you're not the only one who can have a risk of lady pregnancy. And I'm gonna have it right here on the Afghan. You got no help. But it was a vet? Yeah. He's even on call at the zoo. It's still open. Governor Rose got bored because it's mostly empty cages. But she did enjoy a rat fighting a crow for a cigarette butt. I have great news. You're still happy? This is last minutes. Not coming. Really? Yes. I know sometimes you say things you think are funny, but it is confusing, but that doesn't matter because you're pregnant. We can raise our babies together.
tonight to get very close to fall asleep. Emilio, how many times can we talk about this? If she doesn't nap, she's a nightmare for me when I get home.
The only time I get to play with my baby. You tell your papa that I'm here, I can come to your house.
Are you out of your mind? If I tell him to stop back to the States, he'll punch you back to Florida.
You better tell him before his baby's birthday because we should have Victoria at the place.
Why can't we have it here? It's just a cupcake with a candle in it.
Cupcake and a candle. You achy, baby?
Sometimes, why?
For my first birthday party, I was blowing down from these movies. Angels. Uncle Closest friends.
You have your birthday at Burning Man? She's a 1-year-old. She's not going to remember any of this. I don't want to waste all that money.
Why? She will see me think. She goes up, she looks back, and she loves you.
Condoms don't work that way. You assume we were loved. It's kind of like a perfect crime. There's no hard evidence.
I know it's fun. I mean, Rodriguez. And in my family, the first birthday is important. It's almost as important as baptism.
Hang on. I never agreed to any baptism.
Wait, she's got to put that.
No, she doesn't. I'm not sure if I want to raise her in any specific religion yet.
Child needs to have a religion. They have to think that God is watching or they'll do bad things.
Like getting girls pregnant in freezers?
You don't really have parents that was.
How about this? We have a party, but don't make it crazy. You can have music, a cake, and a piñata. That's it.
I invited a priest to the party. There was a launch called the Field in the morning. And he accidentally mistaken everything was fucked up. And he was.
You're really cute. Priest. Now we'll need to try God. God has been trying to stop the pregnant one by one for years. We're all in the same place at the same time. He only needs one light bulb to take us out. Come on.
Oh, man. I started.
That is good, because I made you lunch.
You take the first bite.
Don't be silly. I want to be dead.
Disappointing when you're expecting lunch.
You're so stupid. I'm sorry I'm having a baby with you.
You know, when the doctor said the odds were against it, and I said I'd be okay with not having, but I was totally lying. Oh, man. Steve, I was the mom. You're the mom.
Chickens. This is Dr. Bentley. He's his brother. He's a brother.
Okay, don't pull any punches. I buried my sister. I can handle whatever's going on here.
Dr. Devil says that the chickens eat the fruit. I think we've got evils in the flower. I'll go straight him out.
Oh my God. Hi, Jackie.
Oh, hi.
You won't remember me, but I remember you. I used to watch you practice your rifle.
She did that in high school. For two.
You probably saw me at the bar. I used to practice for grades when I was on the police drill team.
there's no good way to do this. Emilio!
Hello, Dan. Hello, Emilio. My oh my, has it been 2 years already? Because that's how long you were supposed to stay in Mexico before you could come back here legally.
That's exactly what I said the night he showed up. It's crazy how alike we are. I love it, Dad.
I understand why you're mad at me now. Do you? Is it because you married my daughter behind my back? Or because you're risking being dragged away from your daughter for good? Or C, all of the above? Nobody needs to hear everybody's life. Nobody's home. You're here for you. She's going to go to bed every night wondering if you're going to be here tomorrow. Is that what you want? We're done now. Dan, get out of my way.
Dad, stop. Please. I know you're upset right now. We're gonna have a great time. You tell him at her birthday it's gonna be hard for her every year. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, so I let it slide. When you came here with the chicken vitamin, and now you show up with this. I didn't know that. You yourself, you look at it, and ask yourself, why don't I take me?
I like it. I want to go out.
Purple, I'm poison. The only common denominator in all of your relationships
You just have a cowboy guy.
Did you get kicked in the head by a horse? All right, I didn't want to have to do this. But, you and I are going to have to run the ball. You, me, and my kid. And you're going to start out with my childhood hated of my mother. And then we're going to work our way up through my last married relationship, which was a girl. And then you're going to get up and say you have to go to the bathroom, and I'll never see you again, and that will be that.
I know a place that has the best coffee. It's not going to change.
Well, I can stop the kids, Chris.
But your other issues, I'm afraid not. Just give me a moment to get my notes.
What are you watching?
Andrew my child parents here.
Is that a Lifetime movie? Is that Stanley Tucci? My dad here?
I'm gonna call him.
Oh, that is so cute. Some balloons, those are expensive.
Oh, they should make go on to the action allows to be able to identify persons girls shopping.
Yeah, I thought that you should know that your brother and I are going out for coffee, but I will prove to him that I'm a citizen. And anyone who thinks that Louis is headed for certain success. Do not agree with me.
Hey, Becky, check out my deli.
Elio, that is. Birthday party. Doing a bit. Buy some coffee.
That sounds like a very fast. Just don't want anyone to see your lips moving.
Moving. Watch.
See, they're not moving at all. You really don't have a steam boat.
I gotta talk to Amelia. Amelia, what are you doing?
You said I could have some music, a piñata, some games, and a cake. You didn't say how much I could spend.
is crazy. Is not her baby gonna jump out of it? How much did all of this cost? You could have put this money away for college. I told you I didn't want this big of a party.
It is not just a decision. I mean, Papa, I am tired of asking you for permission to do things from my quarter.
You don't get it. I almost didn't tell you I was pregnant because I didn't want anyone else interfering in the way I raised my baby.
You have posted. I want document.
It's just hard work. I went through the pregnancy. I went through your book. And now all of a sudden you're here. And I'm so serious. I know you can do that.
Sure that your daughter isn't giving an elbow on the party because she wasn't happy.
She's a Catholic. Don't be surprised if she sizzles. It's just the cutter leaving her body.
You got a little gift for her in the road. Joyce York for us. She likes rice. I think she likes shaking the box. This is fun. Mama, shouldn't be drinking that. Maybe he'll come out all Jimmy Buffett.
Sorry. Now I know what you really want.
We said all that stuff. What exactly are our responsibilities again?
Well, if Emilio and I die, the baby's religious one. You guys are being totally dead at that point, and he has no idea whether we actually did it or not. Yes.
I'd like to welcome everyone who came here today to celebrate this gift from God. What name have you given your child? Beverly Rose. And what do you ask of God's church for her?
first memory is of my mother standing over my crib, blaming me for not being a boy. And when I called her mommy, she said, "There's no reason for us to be so humiliated." Would be fun.
There's only three things I find fun anymore. I'm already watching TV, so that means beer and sex. So we just got up. I'm assuming you're talking about beer. What the hell? I'll have one.
Actually, I was going to suggest that let's have 20 bucks. Well, just so you know, this is the last bag of chicken feed that we get Dr. Now. In all of my life's horror stories, and them telling me when I was 4 that she didn't like looking at me because I had sharp bones. I made a very sleepy, damaged, self-loathing mess, and she lived the best life. And suddenly, there was a horseman who delivered to her usually at college. I get to
Great. So when can we find some time to talk? I've been really careful with COVID, so you can come to my place and you can meet my family. You'll see why I'm willing to spend almost all my time at work.
You don't have to tell me. I've been stuck in my house for months, working with my husband, and it's going to be me in the bathroom. Yeah.
Pretty sure there's been a recent sales spike in murder games.
Grandpa, can I get your help with the homework assignment?
50 years of drinking since probably died. Let's give it a whirl.
I'm doing this project on the American Revolution, and I'm supposed to find out where a family was during the war.
Well, it just so happens my great-grandfather told me we had ancestors who fought the Revolutionary War.
Oh, that's so cool. We're related to revolutionaries.
What kind of? They were an Irish regiment sent over to wipe out the revolutionaries. They're called freedom killers.
Just know they were in the Revolutionary War.
Don't tell them who they killed.
Jackie, what about your side of the family?
Well, I don't know about the American Revolution, but I believe Grandma Belle was part of the Spanish Inquisition. You know, the Iron Maiden torture device in the shape of a woman filled with spikes? Based on her?
Hey, everybody. Hey, is Jackie around?
You know I'm here. My car's out front. I knew I should have come in branches. What do you want now?
Somebody dropped this bad boy off at my office because they couldn't care for him anymore. And now you go. Oh, sorry, we're full up. Wait a minute. Here's a cozy little space with its own little life and central heating. Right. Yeah. I also brought something for you.
Why?
Well, what about that story you told me over the phone where the way your stuff was at? That's what the solution is for you. But it helps deal with traumatic experience, and I think I've done the right thing.
Tell you the heaven, this is a terrible gift. My mother didn't just take away my giraffe, she gave it to my dog, Lucky, who ran for carts instead of rear legs. And he ran up a hill with it. But when he got tired, he started rolling back down. And he went under a trash truck, and he hit his lamp on it. I hit the carts first. Please, acting, damn it! I told you I was broken, I didn't ask you to fix me. God, leave me alone!
It's still fresh. Microwave.
First boss I brought home, I'm not sleeping with, just looking at your better behavior and can't be later.
Don't worry, honey. I'll keep a scratching hand on top of that.
I brought bread. Hope that's okay.
Well, we're having fish that could very well have meat in it, so it might be fine.
Darlene,
Where's Robin right here? I invited her. She's mentoring.
What are you doing here?
I live here.
House? I thought your sister had her own place.
I did. And if I save enough from working at Spellman, yeah, that's what we call it. I will again. I'm confused. What's going on?
Looks like a fight to me, no?
I know what's coming.
Listen, my
No. You're my guest. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you guys had a beef, but I think if you just get to know each other, then maybe you'll find some comfort. I doubt it, but I'll sit down. I mediated the crap out of that.
not your brother. I'm not sorry about it. Okay. No. Thanks for stopping by. Not going yet. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the guy who screamed at today. See, Neville was a sweet, sensitive, puny little kid with spindly legs. The doctor told him he would never walk without crutches. But he was determined to be on the track team. And you know what? He never gave up, and he made it. Say that, sister. I know the ending. We became a track star. Have you ever seen a track? You need regular legs. The coaches would turn off the lights and go for coaching breaks. The point is, he was never tell me later since I met him. Why do you keep harassing me? I don't want him to waste his time. He could be with someone else. So tell him I grew a giraffe at him and I think the work of his working. You just have to lie. Tell him that there's another guy. Tell him that you're dying. Or that you're a lesbian. That you're a dying lesbian. Anything to stop it. I don't know. It's like a zombie story. Put a bullet in his head. Let's go get coffee. Why am I supposed to be meeting you? Last night, hopefully in Paris. Bragging about the basement bathroom. That's just what happened. It wasn't just well, that's not enough. I assume. Just get her to take one of the items on the front. You haven't looked at this shit. I know it's my birthday. I can't spend do this for me. Do it for other people. Love you, darling. Great, fine. I'll talk to you after. What do you want? Don't you say I love you, your sister doesn't. Hey, it was great having you over for dinner. Sorry about the food. Sorry about the conversation. Sorry about the family. Sorry about the very nice to meet you. Work again on the way home. Unless your name is Wellman, then you get to get coked out of your mind and have the conveyor belt take you all over the building naked. I signed a document that says the devil. Doctor, there's someone here to see you. It's Jackie Harris. Oh, really? Send her in. Oh, good Lord. You could have said, I'm up to my elbows in horse. Do mine around, buddy. Take a fatty bath, about 50 ounce liver. Too many hamburgers and beer. Never really think about that when you see a horse sitting in and out. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, that's what I have been honest. You know, boyfriend has come back into my life. Dying. It's all complicated by the fact that I'm less. My assistant is after some years. He's told the ribs better. Either cracking or spreading. Should I have some sort of like that or training? You know, I didn't realize you were a surgeon. It's really impressive. It is kind of the glamour end of the business. Yeah, take this tour and put it in the bucket, please. Oh. Well, do they often need a
Big one. Oh, the reason I said all that BS about boyfriend and being a lesbian is because I'm just trying to take one last shot to stop you from chasing me. I told you 100 times. I'm a business. You're nice.
You're an amazing person, and you deserve someone who's crazy.
Really, listen to this. The last thing you need is but I could use a nice friend. What you do on your own time is your business. I am really pissed. Not only did Robin not take the second line off, she gave me a third one, and they never got paid. We never talked about it. If you don't want to keep getting in trouble, then just call Beverly Rose on your break for lunch. It's your problem. I'll just talk to Robin myself. Wait. Robin, what? She wanted to see if I was management material and if I could make an executive decision based on that. So you sold me out just to make me a manager? No, I didn't sell you out. Your productivity is down. You're spending almost 45 minutes a day on your fucking darn notepad. And the rest of the time I work my ass off. I can't believe you did this. They wanted to take away a whole shift from you. Because of me, they only docked your pay. Only? I need that money. You were depressed, we even had to take that job, and I got you through it. No matter how bad it's got, our family has always stuck together, and now you're screwing me over.